Hello everyone and welcome to this week's episode of Tech Central TV, your place for news, reviews, and product unboxings. On today's show, guys, we're going to be reviewing the tan python leather case from Felony Case. One of the most exquisite, divine, and luxurious cases that they make is this one, guys. As I said, it's the tan leather case for iPhone 6. And guys, let's get right into this fabulous review. So on the outside of the case, as you can see here, we have a plate of nice tan python leather. It is genuine python leather, guys, so not one of those fake print designs. It is real. It is 100% real python leather. And then on the outside, we have a sort of flexible hard plastic case. Let's see what it looks like with the iPhone 6 inside, everyone. And look at this. I've honestly received so many compliments about this case from everyone that I work with and everyone that I see. Like, this is the nicest case, one of the nicest cases that I've had on this phone, and the most compliments that I've received though. Guys, the feeling of this case is really nice. It fits really nicely with your hand. The only thing I would have to say is that if you do rub your hands backwards on this, the spikes kind of, not spikes, but the skin kind of, comes up, and it does give kind of a sandpaper feel if you do rub it this direction. But on the downside, it does feel really, really nice. So if you're stroking it, I guess, on this side, it feels really nice in your hand. And we have that hard plastic rim on the outside and the exterior of the case. I would have liked it if they would have made it a python leather wrap, so that you did get that feeling on the side. But unfortunately, that's not the case, and they just made it the sides out of a hard plastic material. So the drop test, guys, it's pretty well. It held up pretty well. The only thing I did say is that the lip here is not extremely tall, so if it was to fall on the face, I don't know how much protection we would have there. And on the sides, again, we do have those exposed sides here, very, very exposed sides. So if it was to fall like this, or say like this, you would not be very well protected. But on the back side of the case, it is very well protected, and on the actual sides of the case, it is fairly well protected. And the one thing that I also love about this case is the thinness of this case. Very, very thin. It does have the rounded edges, which just complement the iPhone 6 design, because as you've seen on the iPhone 6, it does have those rounded edges, which makes it feel so much nicer. And we do have a feature here. I don't know how you guys would take this, but we do have a compromise, but it's also a feature because without having the very, very tall lip here, again, we don't have that much protection, but we do have nice swipeability here. So in new iOS 8 and iOS 7, you have lots of features that require swipe. So for example, when you're reading your messages or when you're scrolling on email, there's a bunch of things that require swipe now with this new iOS 7 and iOS 8 update. So really nice because your thumb does not get stuck here. It does not, hit a wall or anything. It can just slide right through. It's really nice, especially on Safari, guys. If you're using that and you want to scroll back, you need to obviously go from the very tip of your screen to go all the way here. And sometimes on some cases, you have to really get in with your fingernail, to do that. But guys, really, really nice case. I highly recommend this case if you guys have a bigger budget, because it is $75. So it is on the more expensive side of things. But you do pay for a stunning design and really luxurious case. I mean, just really nice, guys. And the packaging, look at this. You get this nice little felt pouch here that you can put it in. I usually store them in here just so that they don't get dirty and stuff like that. And the only other thing I would have to say is that this side does take on scratches, for example, or dents and stuff like that. So if you were to drop it on something sharp and nothing happened to your phone, it might scratch the sides of the case just a bit. Button access here, guys. We do have nice button access to the sides. We do have a good feature here. We have the full bezel around the screen of the phone, so that if it was to fall on the side, you would have a bit more protection. But also here we have kind of a sanded edge here. So as you can see here, it curves in instead of just having a stick up on the volume button on the left side. So as you can see here, it does curve onto the left just a bit. So what that does is when you're holding your phone like this, you don't have to curve your fingers inside of this to push the button. You can keep your fingers just like this and access both your buttons and your volume button. Also has that feature, and you do have quite a large cutout for your toggle switch, which I do prefer because on some cases you do have to, put your fingernail in there. So overall, guys, I would highly recommend this case if you do have the larger budget to spend on a phone case. Again, $75, you guys can pick it up at felonycase.com. So thank you guys so much for watching this episode of Tech Central TV. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe on this video down below. We'll have links to where you can pick this case up and links to Felony Case down in the description below. Thank you for watching, guys, this week's episode of Tech Central TV. Be sure to tune in next week for another episode.